everybody. Today is Sunday, October 27th. It's 7:53 a.m. And I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Roberto's Taco Shop. I'm going to get $10 for 2.4 miles. Wow, that was crazy this morning. Man, I was just thinking I wouldn't get anything this morning, but so I turned the app on early. It's not even the official time I normally start, but I was like, well, I might as well just try and get going. Maybe it's gonna be slow this morning, but I got a good one, and it was a trip radar, which was really surprising because usually the trip radars are no good. But no, this one looks like a decent offer. $10 for such a short number of miles. I am a little leery about there's like maybe a catch or some sort of trick that's gonna happen, but I don't know. The pickup is a reliable pickup spot, so I shouldn't really worry about that. Just go with the flow, see what happens. Priority one, just drive safe and take my time, and if it works out, then I only got to do my usual three more deliveries after this to hit my $35 goal, and I'll be done. It'll be a real short day. And I got up early this morning, and I was taking care of the dogs. I had to do some grooming, hair trimming on them, and I did that this morning. And I did some laundry, the usual chores and routines that you got to do. And then I have a really big event tomorrow. I've got to start putting up the Christmas trees. Which I know you guys think that is crazy because it's still only October, but that's what I do every year. I put the trees up early so I can enjoy them for a couple of months before January comes. All right, we're here. Great. Thank you. Have a good day. All right, I got the stuff in the car. Let me just hit the verify the order verified. Got it. Complete the pickup. All right, and here comes the catch. Here it comes. It's a hotel. It says meet at the door. And if you don't want to go up, you can leave at the lobby. That's fine. All right, we're headed off to a hotel 5 minutes from here. 1.5 miles. Lord, give me strength. I knew there was a catch, and there it was. I've got to go to a hotel. Oh, well. It's 7:57 a.m. and it's Sunday, so the traffic should be light, so I don't think I'm going to have a huge amount of problems getting to this hotel. I've been to that hotel before, and it was not a difficult hotel to get to as far as reaching their room. I think the biggest problem could be that they don't answer the door. I've had that problem in the past where they don't answer the door. And because it's a person at a hotel, sometimes you get a little nervous that it's tip bait and that they're really not going to pay you the amount that they said they're going to pay you. But, I would say it's very rare that I don't get if I don't get the tip, it's usually there's an actual reason why I don't get it. Like the order is wrong or something. But, I don't know. When was the last time I got tip baited? It's been a long time. Haven't gotten tip baited probably in about 9 months or something. It's been a long time. So it's not common at all for the money to go down than what they said. I mean, if it goes down, it may go down like $1, which I don't count that as tip baiting. That's usually just means the customer was unhappy with something, whatever it is. Like, oh, they forgot my sauce, or oh, my food was cold, or whatever. They're just like in a foul mood, so they want to take it out on you and give you the finger. So they take $1 off as giving you the finger. which is no big deal. It's like, oh, whatever. And I don't like that this person is requiring a PIN, because there's the potential that they don't answer the door. And I don't want to get stuck. So I usually, if they don't answer the door after a certain amount of time, I just go into the app and say it's delivered, and the app will usually say that's fine and let me through. Although sometimes if it's a situation where there's been a high amount of theft in that particular address, it will not allow me to say it's delivered. It will say to call customer support and speak to somebody. So yeah. Maybe that's why it was a trip radar. That's the only thing I can think of why nobody wanted it. Because usually when I click the button that I want a trip radar, it doesn't give it to me. It usually, someone else snatches it. Because I don't hit the button right away. I first have to do a screen capture of it for you guys so you can see it on the video, the offer. And then, so that's a lag time. That means that gives people plenty of time, other drivers plenty of time to, accept the offer and snatch it up before I can. So, but this one, no, I got it right away. It spun just for a second, and then it's like, it's yours. It's yours, Uber Eats driver. You clicked on match, and we have matched you. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. And now I'm just crossing my fingers in hopes it all works out. So yeah, I'm going to be setting up Christmas on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to have a video for you guys on Monday. It just really depends on how I feel after I do my morning drive. Because once I do the morning drive, I may have to segue right into doing the Uber Eats, $4.08, 10.7 miles. No. Once I do the turn right delivering in the morning, I may have to segue immediately into setting up the Christmas trees in my house. And if I'm too tired after I do all that, I may not have the energy to edit the video and upload it. So that could mean no video. There will be no video on, let's see, what day would that be? On Tuesday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, I finally made it into the shopping area or business parking lot that has the hotel, and it's way over there in the back. I've got to meander my way through this parking lot to get to it. So, and there's two hotels here, so I sometimes cannot remember which is which. So it says it's the Hampton by Hilton, and so this is the Hampton straight ahead. So that's the closest one to me. So I'm going to obviously go to that one. Uber Eats, $3, 2.8 miles. No. So that's the one I'm obviously going to go to. I won't know if there's a good parking spot until I go around this corner. Gotta go around, and then one more, and then I usually park over here on the left as my normal routine. So let's see if there's a spot. Oh, there's a spot. I'm just gonna park right here and walk on over there. Hello.
Hey,
So,
thank you very much.
you're welcome. Do you have the PIN number?
9362.
All right, thank you. Okay, everybody, I got the next one coming up, and it is from Uber Eats. I'm going to get $15 and a penny to go to Sprouts. I have to shop for 8 items, and I have to drive 4.7 miles to get that $15 and a penny. Let's get going. Whew. Well, the delivery to go inside of the hotel, that went fine. They had the PIN number. There were no surprises. There was absolutely no problems. When I knocked on the door, they answered right away. So I guess it was a fair offer, so no problems. And so with this next one, this will take me to $25. So it will only leave me with making $10 more after that to reach my $35 goal. So this looks like it's going to be another short day, everybody. Another short day, which is good. Yesterday was good as well. I think we got to go to a lot more beautiful places, though, yesterday than today. Today, so far, it's just been a hotel and a Mexican restaurant, and then the drop-off for this Sprouts order, it just looks like a house in a regular neighborhood, so nothing spectacular today so far on the agenda. Well, that's fine. Every day we can't go to $1 million mansions. Today could just be a mellow day, going to just regular houses and just doing a standard routine, which is fine. And it's cloudy today. The temperature is 65 degrees. I got 2.6 miles on the car right now. I'm only getting 40 miles to the gallon right now. So not so good for the mileage right now, but usually it starts to trickle its way up as I slowly put miles on. A lot of times it does that in the beginning because the car is still not at optimal temperatures or whatever, so that has an effect on the gas mileage. But it shifts once I get further, like once I get up to about 10 miles on the car, and then it normalizes. That's usually the routine, especially if it's colder. Like, although right now it's not that cold, it's only 65 degrees. That's not really cold. But whatever. I'll keep monitoring it. I mean, my tire pressure warning light isn't on, so I know I'm not having problems with low tire pressure. And yeah, I always maintain everything in the car, so there's not really anything to worry about as far as that. So let's see what we're shopping for. Hamburger buns, ketchup, cheddar cheese, eggs. Beef burgers. Oh God, I gotta go to the deli and talk to the guy that works at the deli counter. Some bacon and some hot dogs. It looks pretty easy. The hardest thing is gonna be just to get the attention of the guy that works at the deli and tell him I want some of those ground beef patties. That should be the worst of it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the weather's real nice today. It's nice to take a break from wearing those sunglasses. Sometimes they give me a rash because I have to wear them every single gosh darn day. It can give me like a pimple or a rash around my face from wearing them, and then I wash them on the regular, but still, problems still happen. Some water. I don't really care for those hotel deliveries. I don't like having to be around all those strangers, all those hotel guests, and you don't know where they're from, and they got germs. They've been on airplanes. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be around these people. They have germs. That's the one. And then I always feel like there's like a lot of potential for crime that happens in hotels. So that also gives me the mean, that's the number one reason why I work in the mornings. Like, I don't want to deal with no drama. So I know most people that are high drama, they're already in bed or knocked out by the time I'm out and about doing my job. The mornings are usually pretty safe to venture out and make a little cash. Hoo-wee. This isn't my favorite place to go to get stuff for Sprouts. The Sprouts is not exactly the easiest place to shop at. I mean, I'm just not used to it is what it is. It's the same process, but the floor plan, I'm not used to it because I don't come here enough. If you saw one of my videos earlier in the week or last week, I don't remember what it was, but I was having a terrible time. Remember, I was in there for almost an hour trying to shop to find the items. That was terrible. But this one, I don't think I'm going to have that problem because none of the items are that unusual. It's basically deli items and just like, it's like they're having a barbecue or something. They just want a bunch of picnic items. So I don't think I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to enter the Sprouts on the left-hand side because that's where the hamburger buns are. So I can do that first, and that will be a positive experience and motivate me to continue forward. Easy pickup, and then I'll make my way to the deli next, probably after that, and get that out of the way. So it's like I have to go. Normally at my Sprouts, I go in a counterclockwise order of the store, but at this one it's the opposite. I've got to go in a clockwise order through the store, and yeah, as long as I do that, it's like the same. I just kind of have to pretend I'm dyslexic and flip the floor plan when I shop in there. Well, we're coming up here on Sprouts. I'm going to be turning here at this sign where it says Sprouts. And I'm going to find a nice parking spot next to a cart return because that's what I like to do. It minimizes door dings on my car.
Pick up on the right.
It looks like there's one over here on the right-hand side. I'm going to venture. Yup, here it is. This is the kind of spot I like. Let's go in. Everything's in the car. 6-minute drive, 2.7 miles. It's a house. It's a meet at the door. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. That was an experience. It was not a negative experience. It was just an experience. I would say the only thing that happened that was unexpected was the customer added on orange juice when I was almost done.
Turn left.
So that was really the only unexpected event that occurred. They also did not have the amount of burgers they wanted. They have these special burgers called cowboy beef burgers or something like that. And they wanted 8 of them. They only had 6, so that's all they got. They got 6. And there was nothing they could do about it, so that's what they got. They got 6. And then there was this guy, and I don't know if he was a delivery person or if he was somebody that worked at Sprouts, but he was blocking my way to get to the bacon and the hot dogs that I had to get. So I said, I'm going to go to the other side of the store and shop for the ketchup, and then I'll come back. And I went all the way to the other side of the store. I shopped for the ketchup. I came all the way back, and he was still there. He was still at the bacon and the hot dogs. I was like, this is unbelievable. But I sort of pressed my way in to get to the hot dogs, and then he scooted away. So he obviously realized he had been there long enough, and he needed to move on. He was probably just trying to assess what he needed, or I don't know. He wasn't stocking the shelves or anything. He was just taking too damn long. So, yeah. I'm like, what's taking so long? And then the deli, which I thought would take forever, that was real fast. The guy, I made eye contact with the guy behind the counter, and he immediately came towards me. It must be the way I'm dressed. I think maybe I'm dressed like where I look like a wealthy customer. I'm in my nice little collared shirt. Man, this person's going so darn slow. It's 30 miles an hour? They must be drunk. Why are you going? I gotta make a left, I'm a right at the next light, so that's why I'm not going around. And they're going slow. 32 miles an hour they're going. Unbelievable. I bet you they're still gonna keep going straight ahead. I was gonna make a right into this shopping center to cut around there because I didn't want to have to wait at the light. But they sped off, so good riddance. Okay, where's my next turn? Alright, I'll make a left on Spencer, so. Oh, I'm still behind them. My friend, my Honda Civic friend, or Honda Accord. My Honda Accord friend, I don't really want to cut around them. I hate doing that. I mean, unless I got a great distance to drive. I generally don't like to be an aggressive driver. I like to be just defensive and not feel rushed. The moment I start weaving and cutting, that's when I feel like I am being aggressive, and it stresses me out. So I'm like, that's all right. That's all right, Granny. You go as slow as you need to go. I'll be making a left here at the light, and I bet you they're going to too. How much do you want to bet? Let's see. No, they're not making a left. They're just braking. They're braking about a mile before they need to. Okay, so after this one, then it's all the way down, and then I'm going to be making a right. So let's turn, and they're watching me. I see the blue icon. Whenever you see the blue icon on the app, that means they're watching you. They're excited that somebody's doing their bidding. They have a servant. It's like, I have summoned this servant to do my grocery shopping, and I want to make sure he arrives quickly. They're probably just sitting on the sofa with the TV on, just staring at their phone, watching the icon. Watching my little car icon proceeding closer and closer to their house. At least they didn't require a pin, so that's good news. That's at least some minor drama that I'm going to have to deal with. I think that's one of the things I don't like about the deliveries is when it requires a pin, because you've got to make conversation, you've got to engage and interact with the customer. It's like, I want as little interaction as possible. That's what I like about this job. It's just me in the car driving around, and then I just, I'm like a ghost. The ghosts are delivering your stuff, and I just sort of appear and I disappear, and I get my money, and that's what I like. I'm sure most of you, that's what you like. We're not in a very sociable world anymore. It's not like in the olden days where everybody had all the free time in the world to chit chat, and we all stayed in our local neighborhoods and got to know each other. Now it's all business. It's like, this is all business. We're here to make our money and move on. It's like, let's get our cash and go. Okay, it's going to be the next ride coming up here in this old neighborhood. This neighborhood is old. Oh, man. Okay, this is definitely a regular neighborhood. Okay, let's see. It's going to be, I think, the very last house at the end of the street. At the very end. Okay, at the very end. Is it on the left side?
Drop off.
Is it on the left? It looks like it's on the left. The navigation is not too sure where they are. Oh, here it is. I see the number. Oh, they're coming out. Oh, good. They're coming out to meet me. That's even better. Hello. Good, how are you? All right, thank you. Have a good one. All right, we did it, everybody. They came out right to my car. Oh, that was nice. I wish all the customers did that. It feels so luxurious. I feel like I'm important. I'm like, you're gonna come out to meet little old me? Oh, nice. All right, turn back DoorDash on. And now we're officially at $25. Something's coming in. $11.32, 14 miles now. Yup, $12.05, 8.5 miles now. Now I'm gonna make my way back to the home base. Maybe more stuff will come in. All I need is $10 more, 10 more smackaroonies, and I am done. Almost done already. The time is 8:38 a.m. $2.62, 5.5 miles now. Yup, it's almost over already. That is the best part. The best part of waking up is knowing it's going to be a short day. $7.06, 9.7 miles now. Yeah, I'll just proceed down here and then I'll go, let's see, what am I going to do? What's the fastest way to get back to the base? I guess I'll keep going. Yeah, that drop off was super easy. Super easy. I'm sure he's bummed he didn't get all of the burgers he wanted. I'm like, dude, I can't help it. At least he got the hot dogs. They ordered, they wanted 8 burgers and 2 packages of hot dogs. So, as far as I can tell, they're covered. He's obviously having some type of barbecue. He's probably going to invite people over and they're going to barbecue. And, yeah, that's probably what it was. So, what I really don't understand is why people don't just get it themselves. I still don't understand. I'm like, that was an able-bodied man that could have just went to the store and got it. I don't get it. I think just people just have money and they want convenience. It's like if you got cash in your bank account and you can afford it, why not? It allows you to spend more time to be at home and play video games, I guess. You can spend your time, doing whatever the hell you want. DoorDash, $8.50 for 4.3 miles. Oh, God. Shopping for 3 items. Do I really want to take that? It meets the requirements, just barely. It's gonna take me closer to home. But looks like I have to deliver to an apartment. I'm not gonna take it. Decline. I think if I'm doing this well, it's like, why would I want to take something that's so borderline as far as my happiness level? It's like, if I don't feel comfortable taking it immediately, something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I only have to do so many. I have such a minimal amount of work that I do on this job every day. Why not be picky? So I'm gonna say I'm looking for a $10 offer and up. So that's it. $10 offer and up, and I'm only doing one more today. How about that's Sunday? Something's got to come in today that's going to be at least $10. Sometime between now and 4 o'clock in the evening, because that's my block today. I have a DoorDash shift that starts from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. So you can't tell me in that window I'm not going to get at least a $10 offer. So yeah, I just did not want to deal with going to delivering to an apartment, especially the drop off that it was showing on the map. The only negative by doing that is that I'm putting more miles on the car because I'm dead miling right now. Right now these miles are on my dime, and I could have went to Walgreens and got that free ride back towards home. But I knew that if I took it, I was only going to get that $8, which would not help. I would not reach my goal. So I would be like, well, I'm still not going to reach my goal, so I still have to do one more anyway. $9.05, 7.8 miles. No. There was no point. All it was going to do is cause me, put stress on my mind and body, and I would still have to do one more anyway. So if I still have to do one more anyway after dropping off that Walgreens, why not just wait? Why not just head back home and wait? Now, if I was being a real conservative delivery driver, I would just stop and park. I would have stopped immediately. I would just pulled into some area and waited for something to come in. But the problem with that is that I get tired just sitting in the car. My body starts to ache when the car is just at a standstill and I'm just sitting there with nothing to do. So I would just much rather eat the miles and be at home waiting for an offer, knowing that I can just take my time. Like, I could wait till kingdom come for an offer to come in because, I'm at home. I can just go to the refrigerator. I can put the TV on. I can watch TikToks in the comfort of my home until something comes in I want to take. So that's my mentality on it. So I'm like, I'll eat the miles just so I can get back home and be comfortable and be off the clock. Because that's when I officially feel like I'm off the clock, is once I'm back at home. Oh, man. Currently, the temperature is now 65 degrees. And just like I said, now I'm getting 67 miles to the gallon. And I have now driven 9.6 miles. And all is well. It's cloudy. I don't have to put my sunglasses on. There's no bright sun, which is nice because I get a break. Hopefully it doesn't rain. There's no rain in the forecast. But it's cloudy. We've got ourselves some clouds in the sky. But they don't look like rain clouds. And there's no sense of rain in the air. So I think we're good still, as far as the chance of rain. And then, let's see, how many Christmas trees am I putting up? Oh, God. Uber Eats, $2.56, 5.8 miles. No. I am so not looking forward to putting those trees. I gotta put up one tree in the entryway, and I have to load it up with all the ornaments that are from years past. I got some ornaments that are from like the 1950s that I have to deal with, and then I got another tree I gotta put up in the other room, and then I got DoorDash 875, 7.7 miles. I think it's just it's a total of like 3 trees I've got to put up, and all of them have to be decorated at some level. One is extremely hard, one is moderately hard, and one is super simple. Or is it? I don't remember. It's all a blur. No, they're all hard. What am I saying? They're all moderate to hard as far as how much crap I gotta load up on those trees to make them look aesthetically pleasing. I saw on TikTok somebody just took a bunch of garland and put it on the corner of a wall, and they just put push pins in the wall, and they swish the garland back and forth along the push pins, and it looked like a Christmas tree. I was like, that's the kind of Christmas tree I wish I had to do every year. Nice and simple. But, the family likes elaborate Christmases. They like memorable Christmas decorations. And I'm the Christmas decorator, so, yup. I gotta do it. I gotta get her done. Oh, well. I always try to think of it as exercise. Like, well, this is exercise. It's good for you. Hand-eye coordination, cardiovascular, muscle strength. You're lifting up boxes. You're active. You're not just sitting on the couch. It's very important to stay active. So I always try to take a positive spin on it. Uber Eats, $3.39, 4.4 miles now. Thinking about that Walgreens offer, I could have just done that one and been done for the day. I don't have to hit $35. I would have been pretty close. I would have been probably at $33, probably. And well, I would have been fine. Oh well. Maybe it was a mistake to not take it, but it's too late now. No sense looking back on the past. The time is 10:37 a.m. I was at home for probably about 2 hours waiting for something to come in. And what was really ironic is that when the final tips came in for the previous deliveries I've done today, it turned out I only needed $8 more. All I needed was $8 more to reach my goal. And I was so mad. I was like, oh, all I had to do was accept that previous Walgreens offer and I would have been done for the day. But like a dodo brain, I didn't accept it. And now here I am, 2 hours later, and I have to head off to this next delivery. So let me tell you about it. I'm going to be going to Sprouts. I'm going to get $9.85 to shop for 10 items, and I'm going to drive 2.1 miles. What a dummy I am. Why, oh why didn't I just accept that Walgreens offer? I just didn't know. I thought surely something's going to come in for at least $10 to cover me what I need to complete my day. And nothing came in. It was like bad offer after for 2 hours. It was either nothing or it was terrible offers. But whatever. I had some toast and had some water, and then I watched a movie. I watched an entire movie at home, some old black and white movie with Robbie the Robot and some invisible kid. I couldn't quite figure out what the movie was about. It was a 1950s movie about artificial intelligence, a robot, an invisible kid, and some kind of rocket ship. But I kept fading in and out. I kept falling asleep, and then the app would start to chime, and it would say, bling 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 bling, and I'd be like, oh, it's time to wake up and see what offer they're sending me. Hey, these people, they drive so aggressive. It's like, ease up, dude. That guy was trying to make his turn right when I was making my turn. So it looks like I'm just shopping for, so far it looks like produce, like some mandarin oranges, strawberries, blueberries, some gelato, oat milk, some pre-prepared meals, a rotisserie chicken, and some chips. It doesn't look like it's anything too major, but it is 10 unique items I have to shop for, so I'm going to be roaming around the store trying to get it done. Let's do it. Shopping experience was fine. No problems finding the items, which was shocking because, those pre-made meals can be hard to find sometimes. 4-minute drive, 0.9 miles. It's a house, it's a leave at the door. Oh boy. Unbelievable today. Unbelievable that it's 10:53 It's 10:53 a.m. That's unbelievable. And this is only my third offer that I've accepted today. That is so bizarre. On a Sunday. That's what makes it really crazy. On a Sunday, it's normally super busy. There's lots and lots of offers that normally come in that are good. But not today. Today, the offers were not so good. They were terrible. Even though that truck had a stop sign, I did not trust that guy whatsoever. I did not really believe for a second he was going to stop at that stop sign. Because he was making a right turn, and that meant he was going to do whatever the hell he wanted. Oh my God, there's a truck over here on the left, and there's two left turn lanes, and he's halfway in one left turn lane, and then halfway in the second left turn lane. People are so disrespectful. So I'm going to be making a left coming up here, and it's going to be a minute because the traffic always backs up right here at this left turn. And you just got to be patient and wait for the green light so that you can get through. Sometimes they're nice and they'll stop and they'll be like, oh no, go ahead, go through. Sometimes. And look at this guy, what is he doing? It's like, that's where you're going to stop to let me through? I'm like, okay, whatever. Whatever, let's adapt. Adapt to the situation and see what happens. All right, so in the community we're in right now, this is a 55 and up community. So this is all seniors that live here. And all the houses are single story in this particular neck of the woods. So, and it's not a bad area. They have like a community center here, and I don't know what, I think the HOA fees are like $70 a month. So it's pretty reasonable considering what you get. And maybe someday when I'm old, I'll live over here. That way I'll have all the conveniences of being, you know, of what seniors need, you know, less maintenance on the yard and all that stuff. Nice and simple, a simple way of living. But I was reading online that a lot of people, they really, at a certain age, they need to be in assisted living because, you know, they start to not be able to care for themselves. So I think it just depends, not on your age, but on how healthy you are. So if you're healthy enough to prepare your own meals and you can take your medications and you can get out, you can manage the phone apps, you know, to get out and do your job, to take care of yourself, that you don't need assisted living. It's going to be the first or second house on the right. Let me see. Is it this one? No, it's the second one. It's this one right here. Okay, and I believe it's a leave at the door. Complete delivery steps. Okay, let's do it. Be done. Oh, all done. Nice simple drop off. I have to roll my windows down. The smell from that rotisserie chicken that I bought is very strong. Alright, now I just gotta hope I can easily get out of here with no problems. Uber Eats, $8.02, 11.9 miles, no. Oh, I don't even know why I still have the app on. I am so done and so ready to get out of here and end this day. Wait, am I lost? How do I get out of here? Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh well. If I make a right here, this will lead me to the light. So it all worked out. I hope. Hope I'm not turned around. Oh dear. Hope I'm not turned around. I can always turn my navigation on if I am. Let me roll my windows up. Where am I? $6.56, 9.3 miles. No. Where am I? Oh my God, I am so lost. Where's the exit? I really took a wrong turn. Oh shoot. Well, it shows on the map that I'm headed towards the main street, but boy, did I take a wrong turn. I'm not going the longest distance possible to get back to the main road. Oh well, no big deal. Alright, I'm finally back to the main road. So yeah, I hit the goal and now I'm done, and now I just gotta safely get back on course. Oh no, I did go the right way. $3.48, 4.1 miles. I don't know why that just seemed like the longest time to get out. Yet it still led me right back to the closest exit point to get back towards home. So alright, let me shut off these apps because I've had it. Today was a really weird day to be doing delivery, especially for a Sunday. I'm like, where did everybody go? What happened to all the people who were generous and willing to spend money? So today was a little bit of a bust in the sense that it took me a really long time. My online time is going to be really long. If you look at the stats around me, you can see that I was basically online for, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was online, I think, for about 3 hours I was online. And that's pretty bad to be online that long and just make this tiny bit of money. But it's all over. It's all in the past. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.